located at?
I'm located in Siloam, North Carolina. That's about 30 miles north of Winston-Salem, 20 miles south of Mount Airy in Surrey County, North Carolina.
You've been growing fescue and orchard grass for several years, you know.
Yeah, probably a good 20, 25.
What's making this so big and so good grass down in it? No, I mean, you've been
It must be Freddie's Wonder Juice, that soy soap, agriculture soap. It's really nice.
It is, I tell you, that's pretty grass. I've seen orchard grass and all.
That's like you see in a magazine, isn't
Yeah,
it, Freddie?
it is. It really is.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you're going to have some hay on this, you know, because I'm about 6 foot and it's up here, way up here like that, you know. And it's thick down in here, you know, with that fine grass. That's what's so good
that's
right
what
there.
I like too.
You know, have you've used this stuff a couple of years?
This is my second year, and I really like it. The cows, if you graze it, the cows, they'll eat this quicker than where you didn't spray, and they just love it. It must be make it sweeter or something.
Right. Well, that's good. I mean, because if the cows like it, that means they're going to gain weight and you hate to see them waste it. You know, if it's good, they eat it.
I did some millet down in that field last year, and we just sprayed half of the field, and they just seemed like they mowed it where I put the soap on it.
Versus where you didn't.
Yeah. I mean, they eat the other, but they mowed it in the ground, that millet.
No, well, and like on this grass and all, if it's got a sweeter taste and all, it'd really mow it too.
Well, last year I did it in the summer, and that's what we did. We grazed it, and they liked it, and all. They grazed it like September.
I'm gonna tell you what, this is some pretty hay, I tell you.
It is.
Michael, last year you were growing some deer plots.
Yes.
Same product and the deer plots. What were the deer doing?
Well, we'd spray. We'd take a little spotlight from that fence to that tree and just spray half of the deer plot, and shoot, the deers quit eating where we didn't spray, and they just stayed over there where we sprayed, and it stayed up with where we didn't spray.
And, as far as growing?
Growing, yeah.
Well.
And the deers was keeping it each, you know, they stayed in there. In other words, the deers wasn't going on this side where you didn't spray. They stayed over here.
Did they never go to the other half of the deer plot?
Virtually didn't. It just growed.
So you've been using this on orchard grass, on millet, and on fescue?
Yes, and then we got deer plots. It's oats and peas and soybeans and pea, and it really works good on that.
Well, you got a pretty impressive field here.
Well, I probably got 80 acres like this.
Is that going to cause a problem in terms of storing it or whatever? You got
no.
Okay.
Go cost somebody a lot of work getting up hay. That's what it's going to cost.
Yeah.
So what kind of tractor are you going to get this out with? We better not talk about tractors. Someone might not want to hear what we're saying.
We won't get on. You know.
No.
I'm glad I ain't like that one old feller just got a horse to mow with. Or sorry, you might pick on somebody, but be thankful for whatever you got.
Any other questions you got for him, Mr. Freddie?
Not as I know of. All I can say is he got some beautiful stuff here to mow. I tell you, it's a privilege. It'd be a privilege to mow this.
What kind of a fertilizer program are you using out here? Just the soap and whatever else?
Well, I go by my soil test, and I didn't need no phosphorus or potassium, and it called for 150 pounds of nitrogen, and I put 150 pounds of urea, and I put this soap on about the first time was like March the 15th at 8 ounces, and I come back between 18 and 21 days and did 8 more ounces, and gosh.
Did you grow fescue here last year?
Yeah, I got some fields that's got fescue, yeah.
When you did the soil, did you grow the soap here last year?
Yes.
Did you have the same fertilizer needs? Was as the year before?
On this particular field?
Yeah.
Oh, I had to put a little bit of phosphorus last year.
Mm-hmm. I'm just wondering if the soap is changing your fertilizer profile at all.
Well, we'll watch the soil test and see.
Okay.
I can't answer that today, but we will here in the future. And then I have several customers that used it on mainly soybeans last year, and they really liked it. And and they're really anxious to use it on the corn and soybeans and stuff again this year.
Last year you had about how many farmers using the soap?
Oh, he's got me on the spot. Probably, help me, 10 or 12, maybe 15.
Now what happened about this year? This year's season hasn't really started yet for tobacco or for
Oh yeah,
for corn, soybeans, and all that. How many sales you already had this year to start off with?
Well, I've had both par and all. They's probably close to 40.
That's a good start.
I did. I had 2 farmers last year using it on tobacco. It's getting late, but in midsummer, and they put it on twice, and they really liked it. They had a good tobacco crop, and it cured out good, and it weighed good, and they was well pleased. I'd tell that.
Well, I think that's a good video we got here, and let's wrap this up, okay?